Nurse Sue here, and welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make microwave egg and veggie jars. When I saw this recipe, it was right up my alley. If you've seen my other videos, you know that I like to spend a couple of hours on Sunday afternoon and prep my entire week of breakfast and lunches. Dinner, I'll figure out after work, but I don't want to have to spend the evening going, what's for breakfast tomorrow? What's for lunch tomorrow? This is a great make-ahead, low-carb, on-the-go breakfast, so I was super excited about it. The first thing I did was brown some turkey sausage, okay? Turkey's a leaner cut of meat, so anytime a recipe calls for ground beef or even ground pork, I'll a lot of times just do the ground turkey instead. Now, when I want more flavor, if I'm doing like chili or pasta sauce or something, I'll buy the ground turkey sausage instead of just the plain ground turkey. That way you get the extra spices and flavors, okay? So I went ahead and browned that turkey sausage, and I'm just setting it off to the side. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to mix up some vegetables, okay? So we're going to start with about 1/4 cup of onion. So I'm going to put that into the bowl. And then I'm going to put about 1/4 cup of a diced pepper. It doesn't matter if you're doing a yellow, a orange, a red. You could do a green pepper if you want to. I just prefer to use a sweeter pepper, but that's just my preference. And then I have some fresh broccoli that I went ahead and chopped up kind of fine here. So I'm going to put about 1/4 cup of that in here as well. And then the recipe says 1/4 cup of mushrooms, but you know what? I really like mushrooms. So if 1/2 cup falls in there, 1/2 cup falls in there. The recipe also calls for some jalapeno pepper. I am not a huge spicy person. If my nose is running, I'm not enjoying my food, but I like it just for a little bit of flavor. So I'm just going to put a little bit of the jalapeno pepper in there. Now I'm going to take these things and mix them up. Now you can get as creative as you want with these vegetables. You can use asparagus if you want to. You could probably do some, I don't know, some spinach. You can do whatever you want to do. Make it your own. So I've got these vegetables in here. Now I have the small jar, and then of course I have the top here too, okay? So before we do anything, we want to make sure we spray this so that it's so that it doesn't stick, right? Because we're going to do an egg in here. So I use avocado spray, but use whatever kind of spray you want. There we go. Give that a little spray. And then on the bottom of my jar, I'm going to put, well, actually, I want 1/4 cup of sausage. So let me go ahead and use my 1/4 cup scooper here since I already have it out. I'm going to put that in the bottom. The next thing I'm going to do is just put some cheese in there. So I just have some low-fat cheddar cheese. I like cheese, don't judge me. All right, we'll throw that in there. And then the next thing I'm going to put in here is 1/4 cup of our vegetable mixture, okay? So I'm just gonna pop that in there. All right, so this is all set to go now. So I would make up 10 of these, 12, whatever, pop these in the refrigerator. They're good in the refrigerator for 4 to 5 days. So you just put this in the refrigerator, life is good, right? So now it's Monday morning and you have to go to work and you're like, okay, I'm gonna have some breakfast real quick. Or maybe you're going to work out. This would be a great before you work out because there's 20 grams of protein in this recipe. So that would be a great amount of protein if you're going to work out first thing in the morning. So then you take 2 eggs, and I went ahead and cracked them ahead of time so that just in case I get a shell, I'm not standing here embarrassingly picking out shells. I'm gonna put the lid on there and I'm gonna shake it up. This is like the most fun. Okay, I'm gonna shake this up. And then the last thing I do is I'm going to take the lid off. Please take the metal lid off. Don't be like, oh, Sue didn't say take the lid off. I'm going to pop this in the microwave for 30 seconds. I'm going to take it out, give it a stir, and I'll put it back in for another 30 seconds until it's done. Perfectly cooked omelet. How quick and easy is that? I'm absolutely loving this recipe. It is so cool. It's going to make my mornings so much easier, but yet something different from the fruit and yogurt parfaits. Give this a try. Let me know some different combinations that you guys are using and putting in there as far as vegetables. Thanks for stopping by my kitchen.